Hello there, I'm Paulina and I study English every day with outcomes advanced. Welcome aboard. But I have to admit that I do not work on Sundays or Saturdays, so only 5 days a week we study English, but we do it every day. So last time we stopped at conversation practice, right? So the home task was to do 2 exercises to practice exaggerating and exemplifying your points and giving examples. And one more thing was to practice, let me see, reinforcing your idea, emphasizing, exaggerating, reinforcing, exemplifying. Okay, so what I want now is try to check what you've done actually. There are answers to the exercises in the end of the workbook, but I'm not sure whether you have one. So as far as I put in Notion only materials for doing your home task, but not the answers to it. Let's check it, okay? For you to be sure that you did everything correctly, and for you, again, to be grateful, for yourself for studying and improving your skills, all right? So I must admit also, sorry, that I did mistakes in exercise 2 when reinforcing, exemplifying a point, because I have some troubles actually with those adverbs like literally, unbearably, blah, blah. But before, let's check the first one, which is here. So it was like the Arctic in there. The room was really, really cold, you can say, or really, really freezing, okay? Number 2, the view was panoramic, like being on top of the world. You could see for miles and miles around. You can add as well. The people are crazy drivers. It's like being on a racetrack. The way people drive is totally insane, okay? It was very hot in the restaurant and I had to get out. I had to leave the restaurant as it was unbearably hot in there, okay? As for the second one, let's see if I if I have drawn conclusions. If I have drawn lessons from my mistakes. So I'm going to complete it right now again, as if it was the first time. So it looked like a bomb had hit it the next morning. Yeah, honestly, there were loads and loads of empty cans and plastic plates all over the floor. Yeah, I'm right. Placed the plates all over the floor, and the place literally stank of beer. The cinema was absolutely packed. Really? Seriously, the queue outside beforehand stretched for miles and miles, right round the block. It was totally insane, yeah? The hotel was absolutely upmarket. Am I right? No. I don't know. Again, it was really, really upmarket. Maybe I just didn't get the idea of what upmarket is. Let's check it then. Okay. What I wanted? Upmarket. Okay. Upmarket. What's that? No, let's check it here. I wanted to go to follow the easiest way. Okay. It should be like this. Upmarket goods and products are of very high quality and intended to be bought by people who are quite rich. Okay, we have such places in Samara. So supermarkets for ordinary people and the ones for like affluent, health and wealthy guys. Well, then the hotel was really, really upmarket. Oh yeah, really? It was like the Ritz. The rooms were absolutely huge. and the service was impeccable. The whole place was spotless too. Everywhere was so clean, it looked brand new. So actually, I loved this exercise really for the fact that I made mistakes and I had a chance to learn actually here. Well, next thing I'm gonna do right now is checking, actually showing you my dialect that I did make a dialect, no, that I made. And maybe together with me, I don't know whether you did it, I mean the home does, not the dialogue, or not, but anyway, I have to check myself right now with you, and maybe you can share your ideas or you can comment in the comment section below as usual. So you're welcome. Let's see what I've done. Okay. So the topic was write the names of 2 cities you have been to. Yeah, use as much language from this lesson as you can. Use exaggerating, exemplifying, emphasizing, and reinforcing your ideas too. Okay, okay. Let's underline everything I have here. Let's choose another one. How about the orange? Right. I've just come back from Paris. You know what? What? Forget all you knew before. Why? Oh, it's a distinctly charming place. Yeah, distinctly charming, not just charming. But it hides its secrets very deeply. Really? What do you mean? I mean, you're walking down one street and it feels like really, really spotless place. Sorry, as if you were in the most affluent area. Okay. Then you turn right and it literally stinks. Beer and whatever consequences of students' night pub adventures could be. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice. Could be. I think I have to correct it here. It's all over the payments, like everywhere. Yeah. Seriously? Honestly? What's more, bars and restaurants do not open until 6 p.m., which is actually true. So I'm telling the truth here. I've been to Paris 3 times, and I was shocked by this thing. And they're fully packed, of course. Fully packed. Sorry. Fully packed. As far as they are open. Or as long as they are open. I don't know. We'll have to check it, but not right now. If you had a chance to get into the place for some dessert, get away to fat tart. I didn't check this one. I remember that in French, it should be like this. Is if I'm not mistaken. Actually, French is my second language, but you know, with loads and loads of butter. Okay, so forgive me this small mistake if there is any. Okay, if there is some. Totally insane. Yeah, are people into showing off or something? Well, I can't say so too much of conspicuous consumption. Well done, Polina. However, this sort of thing exists. What about transport system? Did you like it there? I must admit, it should be like it's a reply, obviously. I must admit I could easily get around the city as network of buses and trams work smoothly. They all come on time. I took it from the book. But I have to comment on the way the drivers do. And I'm not sure whether I can put it like do here, but I like it. Just because no one can actually, correct me while I'm writing. And the way of, and actually one of the goals of studying and teaching myself and the studying on my own is to become self-confident in the way I feel the language, I know the language, in the way I consider myself a professional. And such small cases, yeah, they make me grow, really. So I hope that I can say so on the way the drivers do. I love it. The city center especially seems to be chaotic at rush hour. Okay, in particular. The city center, okay. Maybe the city seems to be chaotic at rush hour. Especially the city center. No, it's okay. The traffic is terrible. Everything is chaotic again. Maybe I shall change something. The city center seems to be chaotic, especially at rush hour, right? Seems to be chaotic, like this, especially blah 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 blah. At rush hour, we don't need in particular here. The traffic is terrible. Everything is chaotic. Okay, the roads are congested with vehicles standing bumper to bumper. And be careful when crossing the street. Really? Yeah, seriously? So Paris can be considered safe and secure, can it? Or we can put it here like though. Yeah, or then. Yeah, then is better. Because it's consequence of what I've just said before. Is in the daytime it's okay, no muggings or shootings anyway, but I'd rather stay in a hotel at night. Really? How about feeling the city buzz in the most vibrant streets? Isn't it the most significant thing? It is, but just be really, really careful. Okay, I got it. Well, what I can say about my dialogue, it abounds in phrases, vocabulary. I used literally, fully. What else? Absolutely. Distinctly. Where is absolutely? Why? Why did I do it? Not that much. Okay, there is always place for perfection. I won't, blame myself. I did a great job, actually. And I'm already a hero that I'm here and I'm filming myself at 11 p.m., in the evening. So, maybe I shall write another one just in addition to this, again for further practice, because just because why not? Why not? Right. Okay. But now let's proceed to the next one, because we have reading and lots of reading, loads and loads of reading today. Okay. Before you read anything, anytime, give yourself an opportunity to discuss the topic, just to warm up. Okay. To be sure that you are into the theme right now. Okay. I hope you got me. Wow. Let's go. Let me show you the screen. So, urban renewal. Yeah, or urban renewal. When something is being rebuilt, for example, buildings are being condemned and rebuilt, and the roads are being repaired and everything, and it's all about renewal, right? There is a word new in the center. Okay. Well, before reading, we discussed the questions. What effects do you think the following can have on a city? How serious are they? So we take the words and phrases from the box and discuss them. Okay. What about an economic downturn? What is a downturn? Let me check it. Downturn. A reduction. Well, I hate those adverbs. And actually, I can't help. No, I can't help it. It's not the way I have it. I'm tired. Okay, it's not the way I should have it. Yeah. So, though I have this ad block service or something, it doesn't work. I don't know why. So, a reduction in the amount of success of something, such as country's economic activity, like fall, yeah, downturn. Okay, economic downturn. Okay, a kind of spud. Oh, You are not Russian. Okay. So let's go back. Here we go. Sorry. What effect? What effect does it can have on a city? So, what effect can an economic downturn have on a city? How serious are they? I think such thing as economic downturn can have absolutely terrible effects on the city life because everything stands on economics. I'm not I'm not that kind of person. Economics has nothing to do with me. I must admit, but at the same time, what is economics? What is an economic downturn? When money are being undervalued or something, when for example it was $100 and it becomes like $1, yeah, equal, so something like this. So no one will win in such a case. Yeah, there would be, I think, the lack of goods, no matter what kind of goods, but you see, and so it'll be bad for sure. Advanced, bad, great. Okay. Effects after an earthquake. Of course, there would be catastrophic. No, how to say? I even forgot it in my first language. This word. So not that easy to overcome the problems after. Yeah, after an earthquake. Damaged buildings, streets, and even the city can fully be damaged. Can be fully damaged. Damaged roads, lots of deaths, unfortunately. Yeah. So totally serious, incredibly serious consequences. Yeah. What about severe pollution? Okay, we're speaking of death again here, because people would choke on the fumes. Dirty streets, yeah, rubbish everywhere. Polluted water means polluted people, and it literally means dead people, right? A hurricane. I think it's almost the same as an earthquake consequences, but without this how to say, holes in the ground, yeah. But all the rest is the same. Flooding, the same. Terrorism. Well, it's a disgusting thing, actually. I've never, ever, ever in my life even, thought of, even for a second, of understanding those people who kill other people. So the consequences could be absolutely, I forgot the word, because it's the same actually here. If I remember it, I will put it in the comment section saying sorry. Now I remember, but for now, dreadful, or can I check it? Dreadful. Causing fear, shock, or suffering. Maybe dreadful, yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, yeah, dreadful. Again, I didn't believe myself. I think if you study English for some time, you have already known this. You do already know this thing when you are looking for the word in your brain, and your subconscious or something. So maybe your background just gives it to you, but you do not believe it, and you like, either you start checking it in the dictionary like I just done, or you just continue thinking you don't know it. But this word dreadful came up to my mind as far as I like asked it to. Okay, the consequences are dreadful. An armed conflict. Again, yeah. So lots of people's deaths. A high crime rate. Um, actually, it's hard to imagine having a high crime rate in my city. And even if I see statistics saying that like it's 10% higher this year than it was a year ago, no way I can feel it. So I don't see any impact on my life. Sorry. There is a special superstition in Russia, you know. If you don't want something to happen, you do it like poo poo poo, and you knock on any wooden surface like this, and it means it won't come anytime. See, so that's why it's hard to discuss this thing here. But I think again, of course, lots of muggings and shootings in the streets. People stay at home, like after 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. No one is in the streets, and everything. And a huge fire. Oh, it's actually a nightmare for me. So I'm really terrified of having a fire anywhere, really. So dead animals, dead people, condemned, slum. No, I can't say the slum. Yeah, because why the slum becomes slum? Because people do nothing there, or because of the okay. I think I should study the etymology, or you see, of the word slum. I'm not sure if I can use it here. So, okay, many things that can bring real harm to the city life, right? And they are all serious, I think. Absolutely, totally, incredibly serious, really. Because they cause deaths, people's deaths. And what is more important than people's deaths? Nothing. Or lives, yeah, nothing. Right? Our Earth's life. Life in general, right? It's the most significant thing in the world, life. Okay. Too much philosophy. Which three things are of greatest concern where you live, and which is of least concern? Why? Okay, English lessons are the ones where I think of such things. Actually, I never think of such things in my ordinary life. Okay, greatest concern where I live. Not earthquakes, car. No. I think I'm not sure that any of this list are our greatest concern. Just because I tend to think Russians are just like I found the word Russians couldn't care less of anything like this, apart from terrorism and an armed conflict. Yeah. In these cases, we are really minded and again I forgot the word. Okay, concerned. It's here. I'm sorry. So yeah, we are very concerned. Not very. Totally, incredibly concerned. And yeah, as for and a high crime rate, I think is the third in top three. Because yeah, I think I see all the time police cars patrolling the area, any area, like my area. I see them every day. And the least I think severe pollution is the least concern. An earthquake as well, and a hurricane. So, yeah, just because we are living on a plain, yeah. So our territory, the place where I live is almost flat. You see, we live on a plain, and okay. As for flooding, yeah, we are flooded from time to time, especially in spring, especially this year. By the way, loads and loads of territories were flooded and are still being flooded now, which is actually sad because people lose their homes and no one can help them. Okay, it's just, catastrophe. Alrighty, so now you are going to read about a city and how it was affected by one or more of the problems in exercise 1. Find out what happened. And here we have 3 different texts, which are not unbearably, which are fairly big, actually fairly large. Here we go. Here are the 3 texts. And of course, we can't do it like all at once. That's why we'll work with this text tomorrow, not today. We're almost out of time. What we're gonna do, so we're gonna read it, find all useful phrases, sentences, word combinations, blah blah, and I think I'm going to retell this text right after we work it out. And I also advise you to do the same thing. Just because you have to put your brain in stress situation, like retelling the text, such a big text with new words, why not? Otherwise, it won't work the way you want it to. Okay, so we'll start from text number 1 on page 185. It's about the water. As for our home task, let's see. We're done with emphasizing, exaggerating, reinforcing, and so on. So, okay, and next is reading. Then, I think we, okay, for those who want, you can make one more dialogue about the city and another place. And try to use their word combinations and vocab that you haven't used in the previous one. All right. I think no other home task for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this one more lesson, and I actually did. I enjoy the fact that I keep going, and it's great, really. So you're welcome tomorrow. I wanted to say to my podcast, but this is just because I'm always listening to podcasts. I'm trying to. Yeah. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing improving your skills, your English, and being here. Okay. Have a nice day. Goodbye.